So Mercury has officially entered into shadow. Tomorrow, Mercury moves into Pisces. We're going from a place of detachment to our minds going into a place of extreme sensitivity. Pisces is this realm of like nebulous water, everything and nothing of the collective unconscious. Mercury energy in itself is very detail oriented. It's about messages, it's about communication, it's about understanding. But in Pisces, there's this sense of confusion. The positive aspect of Pisces is a sense of spirituality, creativity. The shadow element of Pisces is confusion, escapism, victimization, uncertainty. Mercury will be going retrograde on the 16th, and Mars will be entering into Capricorn the same day. So Mars and Capricorn will sextile Mercury, so that will give some sense of stabilization to our actions. But this, we're coming into a place of like, it's very important to connect with the subconscious realm within yourself, like, because our intellect and our ability to integrate in reality will be challenged. The whole premise of Mercury retrogrades is a revisitation to the past. Because Mercury rules over Virgo and Gemini, Mercury retrogrades essentially take on the shadow elements of those opposite signs of Sagittarius and Pisces, which is overlooking details, not allowing yourself to see things not through rose-colored glasses, seeing things for how they actually are, allowing ourselves to feel deceived by our own choices. So that energy is coming up for February. Today is 2/2/2020. So this energy is allowing us to really connect and reach this place of balance. Today's the 33rd day of the year. There's 333 days left. 2 and 3, this is the High Priestess and the Empress. This is this reclamation of power of divine feminine energy. Venus is about to exit in Pisces and enter into Aries. So female energy is about to be the leading force, because Mars is all the way back still in Sagittarius. With Mercury entering into Pisces and Venus entering into Aries, this is like allowing ourselves to really embrace, like, Aries energy is about the self. But Venus is going to connect with Chiron, and Venus is going to connect with Black Moon Lilith. This is a re-identification of the self. February is when you are going to have to tap into your subconscious and reach a place of calm awareness, to re-identify yourself and reacclimate yourself in the power structures of your fucking life, and remind yourself that you're in control of how you respond. It's you who get to decide, this is how I'm going to respond to my life. I will never forget that I have the authority over my life to make the choices that are right for me. I'm not a victim of my choices. I don't do things impulsively. I allow myself to take time to make decisions, like just these repeating affirmations to yourself, just to remind yourself that it's you who get to dictate your life. And then you will see the events and the things that you interact with in your life will have changed because you have changed. But unless we change ourselves, which Aries is the sign of the self, and Venus connecting with Chiron, the wound, Lilith, which is like how we reclaim our sense of personal power, like going into that energy allows us to re-identify ourselves. But unless we take ownership of that, that shit can fucking tear us down and make us feel ineffectual and feel wounded and feel like we're not good enough, or we feel like flawed, and so we feel insecure. Like Chiron energy can make us feel really like rejected, and Lilith energy can make us feel really isolated and misunderstood. And Venus entering into Aries, because Aries is ruled by Mars, it's like where we want to feel like nurtured and warm, but it's just we reach like this place of like individual, like, okay, well, I guess I just have to do it myself. But if you go into like this time, like knowing that, the sense of empowerment that you can have over the course of the next month. And when Mercury goes retrograde, just allowing yourself to like know that things may not go as planned. Don't make any major decisions. Don't change your looks in any way. Don't allow yourself to become victimized by your choices. Make smart decisions and trust in the path that's unfolding.